Alright, there we go. Yeah, fine. Oh, maybe it's like in progress section. No, I don't know. Research delayed. Why is that? Blah, blah. Okay, interesting. What we're gonna do? Very quickly, I just gotta do one thing. I just need to share everything to the Discord server, and because I'm in the middle of posting a TikTok, I can't do that from my phone, so I gotta do it from the computer. So just give me a moment while I yeah, just gotta make the screen black while I do this. Don't want to give away any sort of personal information. You know, man. Um, quickly jump over here, share, copy link, jump to the Discord. Where am I? Yeah, here we go. Live stream notifications, boom. Career mode is live at here. Bam. Fantastico. That's what I want. And then jump back to OBS. Go to here. You can show it again. Perfect. Alright. So just for the moment, I won't have chat up just for the moment while this is still exporting this video that I'm in the middle of posting. So once that is all done, I will bring up the chat. But let's have a look around. I don't think there's anything that needs happening at the moment. Hello. Aha, pit crew training. That has finished. Fantastic. So I've got level 2 pit crew. So I think that reduces the stop time from 2.5 to like 2.3 or something. Outgoings. Oh, I don't think I want to touch any of this. Oh no, yeah. Now let's leave all of that for now. And then if I need to cut stuff, then I can do that later, but that probably won't need happening. That is all good. What's going on with fan rating? I would like to get that fan rating up a bit more. Performance, what's going on here? Okay, complete accolades to earn fan rating. Passive sponsor income, etc. No team rivalries at the moment. Vanwall, podium finishes, race wins, fastest laps. 1 top 10, 8 race finishes. Nice, okay, so yeah. Alright, well, it's Miami this episode. So, I think I've got all my activities selected. I do. So, let's just get through. And we will head to the Miami Grand Prix. A track I'm not good at, by any means. But, a track I do enjoy qualifying on. So, we'll see how this goes. Nice! Look at all this cash flow. Lovely. It's exactly what we need.
Unfortunately, it looks like a path we were developing has failed. I'm sorry
that
to say
did happen.
We need to revisit the development area and redevelop it. Sorry,
yeah, no worries. I can do that, bro. It's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Dual development, engineering. Yes, that's what we need. Dual development is huge. So we can get 2 parts at once now. That is massive. Perfect. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, nice. And there was something. I think it was. Yeah. Oh no. Was it here? No, I don't think so. We should probably research some more parts. Oh, we could probably save up for a bit. Yeah, we won't research anything yet for this weekend. So let's jump back. And let's go to the Miami Grand Prix. Yeah, don't want to do that. I don't want to try a free trial. That has been saved to my device. Who are we going to play as this time? I reckon we play as Victor. I reckon we'll go as Martins for the Miami Grand Prix. I think that works. Works pretty well. But I am going to bring the chat up now. Hooray! There we go. Perfecto. Let's just do this. Yep, there we go. Oh, no, not
How's
quite.
it going, everybody? I thought I'd just give a quick reminder. So I've begun a new YouTube series, a live stream series where I'm playing F125 career mode, sort of as like a substitute when I used to
One
do
moment.
F125, like open lobby streams on TikTok. Obviously, I don't do those anymore. There's quite a few reasons for that, but I thought I'd just give a reminder because about 5 episodes in now, and it's going really well. So I just want to remind everybody to go and check it out over on my YouTube channel, which is directly behind me somewhere there. So yeah, so
I just need to edit this.
Sort of starting back this week. SRW, Toyotas, and Aussie series as well. Starting back this week. So yeah.
Edit. Just do there. Sorry about this, guys. Just trying to sort this one out. Next. Post. Perfect. Racing, motorsport, gaming, F1, YouTube. Something like that. Just gonna go here. Update. Perfect. Post.
How's it going, everybody?
Amazing. Okay. Right, so... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. What is the forecast for this weekend? Sprint weekend as well. I forgot about that. I forgot that Miami was a sprint. Interesting. Okie dokie. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that. So let's see. Yeah, we're only get one practice session. Just gonna go to quick practice. Race strategy, 100% straight away. Let's do it. And then do we go risky and try and get like some engine power ones or something? Yeah, let's go for this. Electrical systems. 70%. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Woo! We completed a practice program. Hell yeah. I should probably put some socks on. Give me a moment. Oh my god. Da 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 da. What's that music? Oh, that's just the video game. The video game. There's Victor. I'm just gonna skip ahead while I try and find some socks. Let it load for a moment. One momentito. Let me jump across. Oh, come on, load. Oh my god, man. It's taken a long time to load. It really is. There we go. Next session, sprint qualifying. Alright, 1 second. I gotta go find some socks so I can drive properly. What am I looking for?
Welcome back to Miami and welcome
No
to
socks in my
qualifying.
cupboard?
Only raw speed
What? Where do my
separates
socks
these
go?
drivers today, but
This
the
is
question
outrageous.
who's got what
I
it
could have
takes
sworn I did
to
some
get
washing
on?
like today. I did do some washing today. Ah! No, none in there. Oh! No, I think I left them in the back room. Here we go. I think that's where I left them. Yeah, there they are. Perfect. Alright, I found some socks. Oh, man. Okay, right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Right, session options. What are we working with? So, wet qualifying. Setup-wise, because it's going to be a dry race, a dry sprint race at least. You know, do you sacrifice? We'll load the Miami setup. What are we working with in terms of this? Here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, no. Definitely don't want that. Maybe we go like 10... Oh no, we'll go 20-25 wings. Let's do that. Yeah, that works. Then tire select. Dries? What? Why would we do that? Oh, it's not raining. Oh, okay, quick, we've got to get out then. Go to track. Quickly, quickly, quickly. If it's not raining, we've got to get out on the circuit. Like right now. Yep, just swap that camera back. Perfect. But yeah, if the rain is on the way, we need to get this lap in now. Like now, 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 now. Everyone will most likely get a lap in on dry tyres. There goes Lewis Hamilton with the fastest lap. Down the back straight. Weather report.
Okay, rain is imminent. Rain is imminent. Be careful out there. Okay,
yeah.
That's P19. P19.
Yeah,
okay,
so there are still some people in the pits. This is going to be our chance, but yeah, if it starts raining, it's all over. And then out we go, the final corner to start one of possibly my only hot lap in this session, our only meaningful hot lap. Down towards the first corner, all locked up on the way into turn 1, just slightly. There goes the Sauber out of the pits. And then a little bit of overtake on the exit. I really hope I don't get blocked by whoever this is, Bortoletto or Hulkenberg, either one. Through the right and left-handers, very harsh track limits through that section of the track on this game. Third gear, get it turned in, and then out we go, down to the back straight. Not too bad through there. I've also realised I haven't set my stream properly. As we go past Hulkenberg, I will fix that once we go into the pits. But down towards the left-hander in the final sector, hard on the brakes. A little bit of a snatch of the brakes there. Third gear as we head through. Is this going to be any good for the top 10? Oh, I clipped the wall a little bit, but we're coming to the straight end of the track, so that's not going to affect us too much. But a little bit of a mistake. I understeered quite drastically through there. As onto the back straight we go. Try not to use all the ERS, but want to use as much of it as I can without running out to the line. It's down towards the final braking zone on this Miami track. Second gear, turning it in for the left-hander. And then out we go. 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th to the line. We're not going to run out of battery. What's it going to be? We're 5 tenths behind Fernando Alonso. Interesting. And there is the rain. The rain has just hit. And it's going to get very slippery. I'm going to duck out the way of the Sauber. There he goes. And I'm just going to quickly fix the stream because I had it set for something else. Just do that. Yeah, that works. I think that's a bit better now. Perfect. But we're going to trundle around on this outlap and see what happens. Actually, no, I am out of fuel. So we are going to duck back into the pit lane. Interesting to see where we're going to be. Oh, that's still not centered properly. Do this. Perfect. Much better. Okay. There we go. So yeah, interesting. What were we, like P14 when I crossed the line? What is that weather looking like now? That's Ollie Behrman. Next camera. Yeah, that's raining. I doubt we'll get an improvement. We can go out and see if we do, but I doubt we will. Yeah, no one else out on track. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, no. No, damn it. Okay, I went out the wrong tyres. So yeah, definitely not going to happen. So that lap we did get is going to be it. That is going to be it. And we'll see what position we are. We're P18. Piastri down in P20. Crucial for him. But yeah, it's intermediate tyres. And we are not going to get an improvement now. So that is a bit of a shame. Probably could have been a bit quicker, but that is going to be it for this qualifying session. Let's jump back to the garage. P18 on the grid for Victor Martins for the sprint race. So honestly, not a bad effort considering, you know, with Victor Martins. Yeah, not too bad. Norris second, Ocon once again in the top 4. Ooh. The hell? Oh, okay, the session ended. I thought it froze there.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the
But
weekend.
yeah, I thought that was the session. I thought it just crashed.
Tomorrow.
Max Verstappen on pole. Jack Doohan, P7 in the Alpine. A good effort there. Oliver Behrman last. Antonelli 21st. And our teammate up in P16, Jensen Button. So not too bad. We're being consistent at the moment, which is good. Consistency is key. And hopefully, you know, obviously we've got to be P8 in the sprints to get points. But hey, you know, anything's possible, you know. for real, anything is possible. What is going on at the moment in the server? Let's have a quick squiz. Oops. Anything happening in chat? No, not really. Have a look at this goal again. That's immensely loud. Let's not watch that. But yeah, let's go to sprint race. Miami. So I reckon let's just go balls to the wall. The race has got... See, that's interesting. It could rain at the end of the main race. Overcast for the whole thing, and then a 52% chance of heavy rain right at the end. So that could be interesting. Let's go to the sprint, though. Let's see what we can get done. Gonna be interesting. I reckon we just go for a huge send into turn 1, and then just defend against people for the rest of the race. Probably gonna be the best way to do it. But let's see. One thing I'm actually interested in doing, can I put like a stream chat up on here that I can see? Docs? YouTube Live. Chat, here we go. Can I, like, yeah, here we go. I can, like, put this up here. That's quite cool. Oh, and then it disappears. So can I pin this? Oh, maybe I can't. I'm honestly not sure how this works, but yeah, maybe. Might get rid of that for now. All messages. All messages. There we go.
Sitting
All right,
but
let's go.
Florida, the Miami International, and
let's go for the sprint race. Obviously, soft tyres, maximum attack. We're gonna go crazy.
I know you got it to be starting from here, but just focus on putting
they want mediums.
Some other cars behind you. Good luck.
Honestly, is it worth going on soft tyres? Honestly, I reckon it is. Let's go brave. Let's go on soft tyres. All right, here we go. P18 for this race. Sprint race, lap 1 of 7. It's lights out, and away we go. I had a pretty average start with a lot of wheel spin. There goes Oscar Piastri. We're going to stay in front as we head down into turn 1. There's Jenson Button, our teammate. He's going to get past quite a few cars there. Hopefully we don't make contact with the McLaren, and we're going to force him out a little wide, but we're going to not gain any positions. We're going to keep our position out of turn 1 and through the first sector. There goes Bortoletto and Alonso. Can I sneak anywhere close to this? There goes Alonso wide. We're going to sneak up the inside as we head onto the back straight, and that's a move that I needed to make. We're up to P17 so far. Button up to P15. He cleared both of those cars in the first corner, but here comes Alonso. Here comes Hulkenberg. They're going to get close. I'm going to try and... No, Alonso's already gone to the inside. I'm going to be stuck in the middle. Can I hold it around the outside of the Aston Martin? I can. And we're going to keep our spot in P17 on this first lap into the chicane. There goes Stroll, a move on Charles Leclerc. And I'm going to sort of stall out in third gear. I shouldn't have been in third, but it's okay. Out of the left-hander, and down the straight we go. Pretty good first lap. A bit of a traffic jam. Verstappen leads away. A big lead straight away for the Red Bull. Here comes Alonso. No, Alonso's not going to get close. But they're going 3 wide. Down into the final hairpin. It's Button, Stroll, and Charles Leclerc. Bortoletto was very slow. I'm going to try and use that to pick up a better exit. He tried squeezing me, but we are through. Up into P16 in our Vanwall. So, perfect. Perfect start. I think pretty good. But now we need to keep moving up. Because we are on the tyre advantage now compared to everyone else. Everyone else on medium tyres, we're the only ones, I think, on this whole grid on softs. So we need to capitalise now before they start to fade, if they do fade. Through the left-hander. Need Button to sort of hold up Stroll a bit. See if I can get the run down the back straight. A little bit of a swapper on exit. Gaps up to 8 tenths of a second. 3 tenths behind to Fernando Alonso. He's not going to get close. We seem to have the straight line speed. With the setup we're running, down to none on the ERS for the left-hander. Oh, third gear on the way in. A little bit squirrely. I'm going to go up by 1 click on the brake device because of that. And left-hander, Stroll gets past Jenson Button. That's not what we need. But hopefully he can continue on. Got Alonso still right behind, but yeah, we seem to have the straight line speed on Alonso at this stage, which is good. I'm happy with that. It means that he can't get close. There are a lot of long straights here at Miami, so that is something I can work with. Down to second gear for the hairpin. Oh, getting lots of snaps of oversteer. It might just be the setup, but it's quite oversteery on slow corner exit at the moment. But we can work with it. Now towards turn 1 again. Lap 3 of 7. Lawson now coming into view in the RB. Those guys are pointless so far this season. Now on the way out. Here comes Alonso again. Just having little looks. It's the Spaniards. Through the right and left handers. That's where I'm quite quick actually. Compared to the AI. Gained a lot of time on button through there. Third gear for the Apex. And on the way out, try and use some of this ERS. But yeah, Alonso seems to have the legs at the moment. Oh, she's going straight to the inside. That's a squeeze. As down the back straight, I think I've got an issue. Mark saying there's an issue. I'm going to lunge him back into the left-hander, and we're back up in position. Stroll making a position on Lawson there through a very tight part of the track. Lawson tries to force the issue up the inside in the chicane.
Okay, it's not good news, I'm afraid. It seems like an engine issue.
Oh god, that doesn't sound good. That is ominous. Hopefully it doesn't blow, but usually when we get a message like that, usually means it is going to blow. Here comes Hulkenberg. Look at the double slipstream for the Sauber as we head down towards the hairpin. Here comes Alonso as well. I can't do anything about it. And going to lose 2 spots in one corner there. I couldn't do anything about that. That's a bit of a shame. That's us back down to where we began in P18 now, and I'm really running out of VRS. Here comes Bortoletto, park it in the middle of the track, and I think I'm quite down on speed. Like, you saw the way Hulkenberg and Alonso came flying past. I did have a tiny bit of VRS. I think we got a problem. Yeah, we're managing a problem now. It's so slow off the corners. It's not getting anywhere near where it normally would.
So the issue seems to be fixed, but we'll keep monitoring it from our end.
Okay, apparently it's fixed. We'll see if it is, but yeah, I think there was a severe lack of straight line speed there, and that was definitely PU related. Here comes Piastri in the McLaren. Probably not worth fighting it. It's a much quicker car than us. Down the back straight. Yeah, we're just being mugs. There's definitely something wrong with this engine. They've all got DRS. I'm going to hold it around the outside of Ollie Behrman. But that engine issue's costing us dear. You know, we've gone from P16 to P20 in one lap, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, just a clip of the wall there. And a bit of an oversteer moment. And, oh, don't think I meant to do that. But yeah, I'm really struggling at the moment. Really struggling now. Oh man, like I just can't. I've just got nothing on the straights. I think we're getting back sort of to where we were, towards where we were. I'm going to re-lunge Ollie Behrman. Get back past the Haas driver. They're having a big battle up here. But yeah, I'm struggling with this engine now. We will probably go to the end. It'll be good to pick up the race finish, but probably not worth it at this stage. Here's Bortoletto. Bortoletto going slowly. I locked up because of him going slow, and I nearly spun out. And oh no! Oh, I half spun it. There we go. Saved it. And we got a yellow flag. That is for me. Oh man, that's going to drop us to last. The engine just had a huge spike in power then. But yeah, that has dropped us to last in this race. And I think it's probably worth retiring from the race because it is not getting anywhere. Like, I'm so down on power now with this front wing, with this engine. Like, I just can't do anything to fight. So yeah, I think we are going to box to retire the car. We'll save the engine. Man, that's really annoying because we were having a good race up until that point, and it's nothing good is going to come from it. So yeah, that is a real shame. We're going to... Whoa, okay. Wow, that was a weird spin.
This lap, then,
but yeah, we're gonna retire the car. Damn. Okay, it's all right. It's only a sprint race, so it's not the end of the world, but not ideal. No siree. Not at all. it going to refresh this for me? There we go. But yeah, there we go. That is sprint race done. Where did JB finish?
So with the sprint concluded,
P13. I do like that. Very nice.
And of course,
Very nice indeed. It's a win for Max Verstappen. 1 second over Lando Norris and George Russell. What does that do to the standings? Does that do anything important? Ooh, Leclerc and Norris are tied. Very interesting. Very nice. Okay. But let's jump across to the race. To the race. Alright, let's go to main qualifying now. Hopefully we can do a bit better.
Welcome back to Miami and
Alright, it is qualifying time. We've got a chance to maybe get a better grid position. Obviously we might have a faulty engine, but it should be fine. Let's go to the car setup. Here we go. Oh, mute that. Gonna go back to the setup I used to use, which is a 510 wing. Yeah, fuel is out. Let's go for it. Hopefully this should be a bit better. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. And I need a big lap here. I do know how to sort of get away with the track limits a bit around Miami, so let's try that on this lap. And we're going to burn as much fuel as I can. Get these tyres warm.
Hamilton's ahead of you.
And let's see what we can get done here. Oh, locked up. That's fine. Out of the last corner. There we go. And to the line. Let's see what we can get done. We're going to aim for a top 18 in qualifying here, because that'll give us a good platform for the race. Oh my god, that just didn't even stop there. We're well off the track, and we're going to jump back on. Hopefully that hasn't cost us too much time. But yeah, that was big. Got Verstappen in the middle of the track, nearly blocking me there. But okay, 6th gear, 5th gear. Oh, see, got a warning for track limits, and I was hardly over the white line at all. 3rd gear through the left-hander, the long left-hander, and out we go down the back straight. This is going to bring us up to speed very quickly. Getting the DRS open now, and then use a little bit more ERS as we head down towards the windiest bit of the track. 3rd gear on the way in, and yeah, really struggling to get it turned in compared to what we were using for the sprint race. Obviously I had to use a higher wing because it was raining. As through the chicane we go. That was absolutely ace to perfection. I thought I was going to clip that inside wall, but we haven't, and that's really good. That's what we want as we head down the back straight now. Going to save on a little bit of ERS, use it as we hit higher top speed now. There we go, up to 240 kilometers an hour, and can I get it pulled up for the final corner without doing what I did in turn 1? Not too bad. Not too bad through there, and then short shift on the way out just to get that traction. And to the line, what's it going to be? It's going to be a 1 minute 28.8. We're 8 tenths behind Pierre Gasly. So not my best lap. Obviously there was that mistake at the start. As, oh, I got Verstappen coming through. I'll bail out of his way. Cool, and he nearly hit me there. And yeah, we'll jump back to the garage. I'm not confident about that lap though. Probably not going to be ideal. Probably not going to be ideal, but we will see. Let's see. Yeah, 21st. Piastri's done a 26.1. We're 2.6 seconds off, and we're 3 tenths off the next position. So I need a good lap now if we're going to do this. We should... Yeah, Park Ferme has now been engaged. what I am going to do, I'm going to go 10-10. Like so. I'm going to have it even. Just to get, if I can get a little bit more turn in, I would gladly take it. Everyone's going out on track now, so let's go. All I need a 3/10 improvement to gain 1 position. That's if Antonelli does not improve. So I guess the goal, we're probably going to be looking at 6/10 or 7/10 improvement on this lap. Going to go down on the differential as well. Let's see what we can get done. Up towards the final corner. Got it stopped a fair bit easier there. And let's go for our final lap in this session of this Miami weekend. And let's see what we can get done here. Across the line. Down towards turn 1. Earlier on the brakes. Through we go. Nice. 4th, 5th on the way out. And, whoa, getting right close to the wall there. But that's a 2/10 gain straight away. 6th gear on the way in. 5th gear. And then round we go. 3rd. Yes, nice. Much better line. Much better line with 4/10 up. Lando Norris with a 25.9. A very quick lap there. We're quite far down on that at the moment. As we head up towards 340 kilometers an hour. Is it going to be an improvement in the middle sector? It does look like it. 3rd gear on the way in for the left-hander. And then following the circuit round. A really nice line. Try not to hit the wall like we did in sprint qualifying. Jumping over the curb. Surprised I didn't get a warning for that, but we're through. And out we go. 7/10. Currently we are up on our best lap. As across the DRS activation line. Still going strong. Going to use a little bit more ERS. As we head up towards the final corner. I need to ace this. Hard on the brakes. A little bit too late. A little bit too late. We've gone very wide. That is going to basically ruin my whole lap. We are still 4/10 up somehow. But that could have been 7/10. That could have been 7/10 up. We'll see where we are. We're set with 22nd. Last place. Not good. No siree. Jeez. 7/10 up on that lap. And then I buggered it in the final corner. Not good. Not good at all. Man. I mean, Jensen was P20 as well, so not ideal there for him either. I think if we were P20, if we were 7/10 up, yeah, no, he still would have been last because everyone else improved. Damn. Damn, damn. Oh well, it's all good. Right. So, very quickly, just got to do... Sorry guys, just got to sort out one thing. Hold on, where am I looking? Yeah, just do that. This is something private I have to do quickly, and I don't want to I don't want to end the stream, so... Workstation. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Let's go to a race. So, looks like it's going to be dry to wet. Who knows, we might be able to pull off a miracle strategy or something. Alright. Okay, well here we are, Miami Grand Prix. the feature event.
Gentle breezes,
Gonna see what we can get done last on the grid. Actually, let's have a look. There might be penalties that we can have a look at, but we'll see. What do we got?
Lando Norris put in a fantastic
So it's a McLaren 1-2. A big turnaround for Piastri there.
Looking at the rest of today's grid,
What else have we got?
Verstappen, Leclerc.
Yeah, okay, pretty standard.
And Fernando
Behrman up in P5, Alonso P6.
Tsunoda, Bortoletto, and Alex Albon.
Yeah.
Stroll, Russell.
Ooh, George, P12, not good.
And Ocon. Hamilton,
Doohan.
Isaac Hadjar, and Liam Lawson. Gasly, Button.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's going to be any penalties, so we are going to be starting from the back of the grid here in Miami. Oof.
Okay, let's try not to worry about being down here at the back. You've got the speed.
So what I'm going to do,
so just take it easy.
we're actually going to go, so we're going to go medium hards rather than hard mediums, because I want to be quicker at the start before the rain hits. The rain most likely will hit towards the end of the race, possibly around lap 14 or 15. So yeah, I don't want to be on old tyres when we get to that point. So, let's go! Let's see what we can do. Last on the grid. It's going to be lights out and away we go here in Miami. Oh, that was a really good start from myself, not going to lie. Going to drop the differential down a bit. We're going around the outside of Jenson Button straight away. I'm going to get round the outside of the Alpine as well. That's opportunistic, and it's paid off. We're up a few positions straight away on lap 1, turn 1. As we head now towards the fast left-right, or a bit understeery, in the wake of the cars behind. Can I get past anybody here? Maybe a late lunge? Yep, we're going to go up the inside of Liam Lawson. He is going to get a better exit than me though. Oh, there's a little bit of contact on the exit, but down the back straight for lap 1. Here we go. Here comes Gasly in the Alpine. He's going to get past. By the looks of things, yep, there he goes, nice and easy. Here comes Jenson, our teammate. We're going to try and outbrake the Alpine into the left-hander, and we are going to keep that spot, but can we maybe force him a little bit wide and allow Button to get through? Yep, I did everything I could to help Jenson. He's not going to get through though. Into the chicane we go. Trapped under the rear wing of Liam Lawson. Oh, we're really struggling to get the power down there. Not ideal. I'm going to drop the differential even more. But down the back straight, no weather to report yet, but it's an okay start. We're up to P19 in our Vanwall towards the final corner. Let's try and follow these guys as best as I can. There's Jack Doohan being passed by Isaac Hadjar. Here we go with Liam Lawson. We had a much better exit than the RB there. We're going to go around the outside, which will give us the switch back into the first sector. He breaks a bit earlier. We broke quite early too, but it's going to be around the outside, dancing around the outside of the RB there. Nice move up into P18, so a solid start there. Onto lap, as we go onto lap 2, 6th gear. Can I get closer to Jack Doohan in the Alpine? But these mediums are paying off. I'm glad I went on the mediums first rather than the hards. Down the back straight, 0.4 of a second to Lawson behind. I've got to keep him there, because if I lose that spot, it's only going to hold me up. Here's Jack Doohan. Pardon me. Down towards the middle sector. Not gonna... Oh, actually, I'm going to get quite close in the braking zone. Harvested a little bit of energy there. That's what I wanted. But yeah, it looks like we do have the pace in this main race. That setup change, you know, it made quite the difference by looks of things. Let's do the left-hander. Out we go. Down the back straight. But yeah, this setup change really working actually at the moment. As we're going to get right up behind Jack Doohan. He's going to go left. I'm going to go right. I'm going to have to go the long way around. Unless I can get the switch back. Oh no, he's going to go... Oh, he's going to try and cover me off. But we're going to get a better exit being on the wide line. We're going to use some of that ERS. And we're going to get past the Alpine up into P17. Here we go. Try to pull that up for the corner. There's Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari. So, not good for him. being this far down. There's still Jack Doohan behind us. He was very slow off that corner, was in the wrong ERS mode. But yeah, unlike the sprint, no engine issues to report, so that's something. Into the left-hander. Use some of that curb. We probably shouldn't be using any of that curb. And duck the ERS. Next goal up the road is Isaac Kajar. Button still in P20 as he comes Doohan again. I'm going to defend, make him go the long way round. Here he goes. He's going to outbrake me quite drastically. I'm going to try hold it here. Am I going to get close? Yeah. Ooh, I think he clipped the wall on the inside. We're going to keep that spot. Very nicely done. As into the left-hander. One thing I just need to check. Sorry about this, guys. One moment. My chat, I don't think is loading. I don't think it is. Oh, hold on. Sorry about this, everybody. Yeah, no. Okay, it's all good. Never mind that. Stream was just frozen for a bit there. And I'm going to swap it back over to this side. But down the back straight. Oh, Doohan now under pressure from his teammate. We're going to drop it to none for the hairpin. See if we can harvest any more. No, it's going to put it in reduced harvesting mode at the end of this lap. But Gasly, a much better driver than Doohan in this career mode, gets past him. And that's a bit of a concern for us, really. Because that's a much quicker driver, someone who's a bit harder to keep behind. Stroll and Hulkenberg now battling as well. So it's starting to bunch up the sort of rear pack, which is going to help us stay nice and close. I don't want to be in hot lap mode, that's the last thing I want. Fifth gear through the middle or through the end of the first sector. And then fifth, fourth, third through the left-hander there. And we are going to be in DRS range on this lap, which is mega for us. We know how good our Vanwall is in DRS compared to some other teams, so let's see what we can get done. There is Pierre Gasly. Ooh, into the left-hander, that was sketchy. Really struggled to pull it up then. To the right, there goes Stroll and Hamilton side by side. Can we force... Oh, hold on, look at this. Yeah, there you go, that's a move. That's racing, perfect. It's exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. No, but Hajar might just get us back down the straight. We're going to get DRS on the Frenchman. And getting close into the braking zone. We were basically nip and tuck the whole way down that straight. We are going to get past the RB. So we're having a really nice race at the moment. This setup change, it's just provided us with a bit of a miracle. The P16 at the moment. And now we've got to go chase after the Aston Martin with Mr. Daddy's cash. Down into turn one. Through the left-hander, through the right-hander. Dump some more ERS.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Sixth gear on the way in. Nice. There we go. Yeah, this is where we should be fighting on a regular basis. Not at the very back of the field, but in like the top 15, top 13. That's where we should be fighting normally. Down the back straight. Pardon me, God, coughing a bit today. Are we going to get any closer to Lance Stroll? Doesn't look like it. We might be able to close up in the braking zone. Whoop! There we go. Through the right-hander. Left-hander. Into the chicane. And we get to save a lot of ERS while we're sort of tucked up behind the rear wing of the car in front. Down the back straight we go again. And we are coming up to our pit window. About 4 laps away from that. Am I going to get close? No, I am not. Into the hairpin. And out we go once again. Down the front straightaway. Here's Lance Stroll. Can I go for a bit of a lunge? Whoa. Wow, he broke very early there. Did not expect that. And he actually went a bit defensive too. Interesting. Powering on the way out, 5th, 6th, 7th. and towards the left and right handers. Oh, getting it turned in. There we go. But I think if I can just line up a good run out of this left-hander down the back straight, I think I might be able to catch Lance. And maybe give it a bit of a send. We're going to really use some of the ERS up. May as well use it now while we conserve it in the middle sector. But here we go. Look at this. For some speed, we are catching him. He goes very defensive. And we're going to switch down the inside. Yeah, what a move. That's exactly what we want. P15 now. Now Vanwall. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh, looks like there's a... Yeah, we got a red flag. Lando Norris spun by the looks of things. What's going on here? Something has happened. Yeah, no, Lando Norris spun coming out of the middle sector. Oh my god. And we've got a red flag. So typical Norris bottle once again. And that throws a whole complexion on this race. Question is it raining? We know rain was forecast, so that is going to give us a delay.
Right, this is a good chance to change our strategy.
It's
for the rest
raining.
of the Grand Prix if we want to.
I would love to know what everybody else is on. It's not giving us the option for wets, interestingly enough. So, if it's been raining, I'm actually going to go on soft tyres. And then what we're going to do, yeah, we're going to go on soft tyres, and then if it's raining, we're going to box at the end of lap 1, at the end of this restart, and we're going to put on the wets. It won't let me select the wets, but yeah, if it's been wet, it hasn't been wet, god damn it. So that was a lie, all for nothing. But let's go. It did say rain on the forecast, I just assumed it was going to be a wet race from here on in, but no, we're not going to get that. Down into turn 1. But look at all these guys, they're all on hard tyres. So, and we're on soft, so let's see if we can get past them. This might be a first points finish for Victor Martins, you know. It's looking increasingly likely, got boxed in behind the Ferrari there. Side by side with Ocon, he's going to get past, oh, he's going to go wide though. Can I switch him back through the left-hander? No, I'm going to go late on the brakes. Into the left-hander here, that's going to get past nice. But this rain, where is this rain? Weather report.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
And I don't think it is going to rain. Oh god, okay, that makes my life very difficult. So I'm going to have to go, I'm going to have to make these soft tyres last 12 laps. Is that even possible? Well, I mean, I guess we're going to have to try, because, you know, if I pit, then I'm going to be dead last. So we're going to do our best. But, yeah, very interesting. The fact that it's not raining. Can I get past Alonso or Hamilton here? They are going side by side to the middle sector. And away we go again. Down the back straight. So, no DRS on this lap, obviously. Here comes Ocon. Not going to defend it too hard if he goes for the lunge. I think he is going to go, well, it's not really going to be a lunge. He's basically cleared me.
We need to stay on.
And a bit of a lock-up. Not ideal. We are going to get the better exit though. He is on cold, hard tyres, and my softs are already quite warm, so we're going to stay in front there of the Haas. DRS has been enabled, and we're now under the rear wing of Alonso in front. This could be a move which could be crucial for the season. Aston Martin, in terms of car performance, are our closest rivals. In terms of points, they are quite far ahead, but this could be a nice shift through the right and left handers. Can I get any closer to the Aston Martin? No, doesn't look like it. Might try and dump some ERS down the straight here and see if we get any closer. Maybe not. Here we go. Let's see what happens. DRS open. We are going to get close, so yeah, I am going to use the rest of the battery to try and get there. No, I'm too far back. Too far back for the lunge. But we have much better braking performance compared to Alonso on hard tyres. So I'm going to try and use that to my advantage into those hard braking zones. Might be able to send a bit of a lunge on him through the middle sector. One of the toughest, I think, sections of racetrack on the Formula 1 calendar. Down the back straight, use the plenty of ERS. Here we go. This is going to be an opportunity. I'm going to send it here. Down to none. And then down the inside. No, okay, I am too far back. So that's not going to work. But yeah, I would like to clear as many cars as I can while I have the tyre advantage. Obviously the softs at the end of the race are going to be shocking. So, if I can... Oh, wow, that was a late defensive move from Alonso. I'm not going to be able to sneak past there. Putting up a good fight he is. But, yeah, like, while I have the tyre advantage now, I want to get as past as many of these guys as I can. That is the goal at this phase of the Grand Prix. 5th. 6th. With the left hand up. Maybe if he starts battling Bortoletto, we might be on for something here. Down at the back straight. I've only got... Don't have much charge in the battery at the moment. I'm going to try and save some on this lap. Just stay close with the cars in front. On the way in. Oh, that was too much curb there. And yeah, look at that tyre advantage. Look at how close. And look at how much time I can gain back on the cars in front. Because I'm on softs. It's crazy. Back up to 40% charge. I'm going to need some overtake on the way out of Sector 2. Down the back straight. Ocon 8 tenths behind. Button up to P16, so he's on a great run at the moment. There he goes for a move on Ocon, our teammate. That's exactly what we need. There goes Bortoletto and Alonso side by side. This is usually an opportunity to pick up a move on the AI. If I could just be smart about things. Use some ERS down the main straight. Bortoletto goes defensive. He's actually going to go for a big move on Alonso. I'm going to get boxed to the outside. Can I switch back the pair of them? Doesn't look like it. We've got a yellow flag behind us. That looks like an Alpine stopping. But here we go. No, not going to go for that move. That's death waiting to happen. Jack Doohan out of the session with an engine failure there. Can I slide up the inside of the Aston Martin? No, I cannot. Oh, but that's... I should have capitalised there. We're not going to capitalise, but that's where it should have happened. Oh, but Alonso got a bad exit. Look at this. With a little bit of ERS and DRS assistance. Might be able to get past the Spaniards. Down towards the right hander. We're going to have to go wide. Try and swoop around. Ooh, we went a little wide. Try and force me to the exit. I'm going to do... Oh, I sort of did what he did to Lawson in real life. But we're going to sneak past. Do the left hand up. Through the chicane. And that's a move. We're clear past the Aston Martin. But that was a very brave move to keep my nose in that. I probably shouldn't have. It was a bit too risky. But we are through. And... oh, these tyres. It's going to be an interesting question to see if they actually make it to the end of the race without puncturing. But I don't have another choice. I've got to stay on them. And this is probably a good time to start saving our tyres. We're pretty far up this train. So who knows, maybe we can work something out. Through turn 1. Behind Bortoletto, he seems to have less pace than what Fernando Alonso did. So we should be able to catch him pretty easily. 6th gear on the way in. Understeer on the way out. And then, so we've got Ferraris and others all now in our sights.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Okay, well we don't need to worry about the tyres apparently, according to Mark. We're going to get the DRS open here. Weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it is going to rain again at all. If it did, that would massively complicate things. But yeah, it doesn't look like it is going to rain for the rest of this race. A little bit of oversteer there. Third gear through the chicane. And here are the two Salvers actually, they're running quite high. Let's see if we can split that. We've got a few more positions to make up. But we are running close to the points, which is a positive. I do like that. Like running near the points. There goes Bortoletto. Hulkenberg defending from his teammate. But look at how close we get on the exit of the final corner. Down towards turn 1. Save as much ERS as I can. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that, mate. We are not coming into the pits. I'm just going to have to stick it out on softs. Out of turn 1 we go. That's where I seem to lose the most time to the cars in front when I do lose time, is through that sort of left-right coming out of the first corner. Oh, that's a warning. I think I've only got one more, so I'm going to have to be quite careful. Oh, and I'm starting to get a few oversteer moments now. That's the last thing I need. Here comes Alonso. And no, he's not going to look for a move just yet. Am I going to be able to hold him off? Down to none. And he's going to brake later than me. I'm going to be able to keep that spot. But tyres are starting to blister now. That's 13 of 20. I think it was always an impossible task to try and get them to the end of the race. But I've got to try. Wow, look at how close, look how slow these guys are through here. Someone trying a move to get up to Albon on George Russell.
Box.
Yeah, not coming in, Mark. No matter how many times you tell me I'm not coming in. Down towards the final corner. There goes Ocon on Fernando Alonso. And closing up to the back of the Sauber. So we still have the pace in a straight line to stay with these guys. We still have the pace in the middle sector to stay with these guys. It's the first sector where I'm suffering.
Try to keep up this momentum.
Down to third. And then fifth on the way out. Yeah, see how much time they gain on me through there. That's where I'm starting to struggle. Also through this complex now. Oh, okay. That is definitely going to be my last track limits warning. I'm going to have to be really careful now, because a penalty would just game end our race, especially if it's a 5-second penalty. Out of the left-hander we go. I need to get closer to Bortoletto on this time round. I'm not going to get close, but there goes most of my battery storage. Hulkenberg swapping positions with Russell in the front. And we're going to bounce over that curb, third gear. Saving as much battery as I can. Ooh, another big oversteer moment. Oh, and lots of confidence through the chicane. See, like, it allows us to stay close with Bortoletto. I just can't really find a way past. We're going to dump the ERS now down the back straight and maybe look at possibly a dive bomb. Don't think we're going to be close enough, though. Yeah, we aren't going to be close enough. Into the final corner. Unless, because we get this close at the apex. If I could just get a slightly better exit, maybe a run down into turn 1 on the Brazilian, but I just don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. There goes Sainz and Hulkenberg swapping. And riding over the curb. Whoa, a big snap there. That's really going to cost me time to Alonso. Here he comes. But I can't be doing that if I want to save these tyres. Sector 1. And the other thing I can't do is drop out of DRS range on the Sauber, because then I'm also very screwed. Out we go. Yeah, I am going to be out of DRS range here. Here comes Fernando Alonso. Going to keep it to the inside and then to the other inside. So we head through the straights. There goes Alonso to the outside. Is he going to outbrake me? No, he isn't. I'm going to outbrake him. I'm going to keep it here, but looks like our fight with the top 12 is starting to fade. Can I hold it around the outside? He's tapped the wall. And there we go, we're staying in front. So a good bit of defence. But yeah, these tyres starting to fade a little bit now. Not ideal. How are they looking? 55% on the right rear. That is not good. Here comes Fernando Alonso again. And down the inside, I'm not going to fight it. He's quicker. And I'm really struggling on these tyres now. There we go. Down the main straight again. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go into defensive mode. I'm actually going to, yes, I'm going to let JB go. That might be worth it, if we can let him go. And then we're going to see if he can keep up with Fernando. He's on mediums at the moment. So now our job, once again, as Martins, is going to be to hold up the pack. And, oh no, I got a penalty, damn. That stupid corner, it's way too harsh. Way too harsh, but oh well, just going to have to live with it. Going to have to live with it.
Time penalty that last incident, mate.
Down the back straight we go. Here comes Ocon. We are going to get DRS. But can I hold him here? No, not going to get close. Might try and go late on the brakes. Yep, there we go. And oh, there's a little bit of contact. He's going to try and sneak his way back up the inside. No, he isn't. But yeah, that was a bit too aggressive with the defending there, to be completely honest. But hey, it works. We're still in front, and that's where we need to be, in front. Because right now, with this penalty, this is going to drop us to last. Unless there's like a safety car or something. Or a crash. You know, we're kind of screwed. There goes Ocon. And look at how much quicker they are on fresh tyres. Look, it was a gamble to go on softs. I thought it was going to be wet. But, you know, we can't have every race down towards turn 1. Wow, look at how slow Ocon was into turn 1. I'm going to dive up the inside. Contact there. But I didn't expect him to brake so late. Oh my god. Here comes Ocon back. Is he going to fight it back? No, he's not going to just yet. And I'm really struggling to turn in for these corners now. 66% on the right rear. So we're getting close to puncture territory now. I've done everything I can to save them. It just hasn't been enough. It's just not enough. But can we get to the end of the race without getting a puncture? That is question number 2. We do have a 3-second time penalty. Here comes Hadjar in the RB. Oh my god. He's going to go past. There's nothing I can do. Actually, he's broken early. We're going to go back up the inside. And can I get around the outside? Whoa, a little bit of oversteer. And through we go. Through the chicane. But yeah, we're getting close to puncture range now. It's just the last thing I need. There you go, 70% on the right rear. I'm going to have to watch this now. But I just don't have the tyre grip to fight these guys anymore. I cannot fight them. So, one by one, I'm going to have to start letting them through. We were briefly up into P13, but it's not going to pay off in the end. And we're just going to see if we can get to the end of the race. Obviously, there's no point fastest lap. So, that's not going to be a concern. There's no point coming in. I'm going to move to the inside on Hadjar. Just be a nuisance. While these tyres just wear up. Oh no! Oh no! And there's a spin. There's a spin. On worn tyres. Not exactly what I wanted. Somehow I've got a warning for a collision with Ocon, and he was the one that drove into me. But yeah, these worn ass tyres, they aren't just cutting it anymore. It's really struggling to keep it on circuit now rather than just being quick, so I'll do what I can. We're on lap 18. Out of the left-hander, here comes Gasly. We're not going to fight it. We're on worn tyres, there he goes. And yeah, nothing I can do now to prevent the inevitable. Down the inside, or around the outside for Gasly. Hopefully these guys like have a crash and we won't finish P21. Considering, you know, we were P13. Oh god, there's another big spin moment. Through the chicane we go. See, like, I can still sort of stay close in the low-speed stuff, but it's the high-speed stuff where I'm just struggling too much. I'm actually going to get a nice run on Gasly here. Look at this. Look at this. Are we going to go for a move with worn tyres, with very worn tyres? We're going to go around the outside. Might be fun. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oh, and then more oversteer on the exit. But down, yeah, there we go. We got back past the Alpine. It goes to show how dogshit the Alpine is. Into turn 1. We're still side by side. This is a good battle at the moment. Albeit for last place. But we are back past the Alpine now. With Pierre Gasly, and we're up into P20. So, 2 laps to go now. Maybe we won't get a puncture in the end. Maybe these tyres are just going to hold on right until the very end. Albeit with no pace. But yeah, 86% now on the right rear. That is the worn tyre. No! Oh, and another big oversteer moment on the exit. I just tried to put the power down, and it's just not getting anywhere. There's just no grip whatsoever. 90% now on that tyre. And this race has sort of crumbled away from us. You know, we were running on the fringes of the top 12 at the beginning of this, and then, yeah, we just couldn't get the tyres to last, unfortunately. Oh, oversteer moment through the right-hander. The left-handers is where we struggle, because that's where the balance is thrown off because of that worn tyre. It's on that back right corner. Now it's off the corner we go. 92% on the right rear. Look at how grained it is. Is there going to be a pop? Is there going to be a burst? Doesn't look like it at the moment. It's doing well to hold on. But we're going to try and finish as close to the back of the pack as we can. Here we go. We've now got the left rear is also in puncture range. I think back to the old games on how it used to work. I don't really know how it works now. But between the games of like 2015 to 2022 at least, it used to be once they hit 75% wear, then they could puncture at any time. That's how the F1 games used to be. I don't really know how it is now. But we're on our last lap. And so I'm having to go down to 5th gear now for the right and left-handers. Gonna get... Oh no, it's actually going to turn in. No, it's not going to turn in for there at all. A little bit of oversteer on exit. 97% now.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead.
One of the McLarens is coming through the final sector now. We're going to see who it is. Probably going to be Oscar Piastri. Is it going to be Oscar Piastri as they come through the final corner? It is. So Oscar Piastri wins the Miami Grand Prix. 98% on that rear tyre now. And I'm really struggling to get it stopped for these corners. Oh, more oversteer on the way through. And, oh, I think I just lost it. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, no. Yeah, there it goes now. I've lost that rear tyre. And we are punctured on this final lap. Oh, God. Can I get it to the finish? Because I don't want to crash. Because if it bursts and I crash, then that's more, that is more repair damage. But there it goes. It's fully delaminated now. That didn't take very long at all. So we couldn't get the softs to the end of the race. I think it was a valiant effort. There it goes, spinning into the back, into the final corner. And it's gonna, yeah, I am gonna be able to cross the line. So, oh, there we go. But yeah, I just don't want to crash because I don't want to cost my team more damage. So we are going to cross the line. There it goes. But yeah, a fully punctured rear tyre. Oh man. But across the line it's going to be P21 because doing DNF'd. But it's Piastri who wins in Miami. There we go, across the line. Perfecto. So there we go, Oscar Piastri wins. Not a bad race. That was, I know we didn't get the finish we wanted, but that was a very fun race. No doubt about it. So yeah, very pleased.
Well, it's been a long
Who else on the podium? I believe it was both McLarens and then Verstappen, I believe, on the podium. No, Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc finishes on the podium as well, so good for his championship. Not too bad indeed. Button finished where in the end? P13 again. Nice, nice. So it goes to show, you know, we do have the pace. We do have the pace in this Vanwall to get to the, to get within points range. We're going to skip right to this final lap so I can get myself a thumbnail for the stream. Here we go. And like you can see just how ruined this car was right when we got to the end. Like it was absolutely destroyed. Just couldn't get those softs to the end of the race. It was a good effort though. It was a very good effort. You can see it sliding around. Oh, there it goes. Oh, look at that. That is a very nice shot. I'm gonna get a little clip of that because that's badass. That is badass. There you go. Let's have a look. Through the middle sector. Oh, it's like a drift. Oh, that was cool. That was very cool. Indeed. And yeah, so that's where it punctured actually. So it actually went right in that middle sector. Wow. And then it, yeah, down the back straight. This is where it was fully gone by now. We're going to go like here. Yeah, like that. We'll go with that. Just screenshot it. Perfect. And yeah, so that's sort of what ruined our race. That's the wrong camera angle. So where did it actually go? So we had that slide there, the aura shot. And then, boom, right there. That's where it breaks. Yeah, wow. Okay, interesting. So there we have it, guys. Oh, that save is so cool. Is there a slow-mo mode? Oh yeah, here. Like, you can do it like this. Oh no, maybe not. Nah, I can't really do it in slow-mo. Yeah, but there we go. There we go. Let's go back to the... team headquarters and see if we can do any activities. So we did get... So there was 30k of damage. I think that was purely from that puncture. Oh, and we have a new rival. V-Carb. V-Carb new rival. Okay. That's points. Fan sentiment is actually going to increase. Nice. I like that. What else we got going on? Perfect, perfect, perfect. What I'm quickly going to do, guys, I'm just going to share the Discord server for those of you that want to join, who haven't joined already. Everyone is welcome, so I'm just going to drop this in the chat now. Here we go. So feel free to join that, guys.
Hey, it's been a while since we've had some upgrades to our corporate facilities, and, well, if you've got some cash kicking around, don't forget to use it.
Yeah, shut up. Don't want to spend any money on corporate just yet. We got some messages. Yeah, we get disappointing weekend every weekend. Shush. There we go. So yeah, new rivalry. Performance? Rivalries, yeah, okay, so here we go. So we can now see that. But yeah, cool, cool, cool. Got some stuff going on in research and development. No? Yes? No? Oh, I don't know. What is it looking like, the spread? 544. Let's go do some aerodynamics upgrades. Yep, start research. Perfect. I'm gonna go for a chassis upgrade too. How about some monocoque structure? That sounds good. That'll be done after Imola. We're also going to go to development, see if we can develop anything. Some stuff in development. Okay, so we can't do any of that. May as well research powertrain upgrade too. While we're at it, because we've got nothing in there. Fuel technology, efficiency. Oh no, I don't have enough points. Don't have enough points for that one. Okay, so I don't have enough points for any of those. Never mind, that's all good. Put some activities in. Rate of hiring in corporate. Let's get some engineer hiring going. Oh wait, hold on. There's another slot there I can do. I'm going to go focus on durability too. So we're going to go aero blitz short, chassis blitz short, personal. Driver performance reviews. Like, we just want to increase the drivers as much as possible. That's what you want. Driver wellness. And then corporate. Reach 100 resource points each day. We're going to go with this. Yes. Then we'll go with a fan outreach event as well. Perfect. And that looks like everything. I'll fast forward about halfway through, and then we'll do the next parts.
Hey,
Oh.
me again. Got another question for you.
Go to event. Let's see what we got. Recent merchandise demand has exceeded production capacity, and our retail partner needs guidance on managing back orders and scaling production. To invest heavily to meet demand, we'll take a more conservative approach. Look, let's go with large investment. I've got 50k lying around, so yeah, let's go for it. And what do we got? Personnel. Contract negotiations. Upgrade. Nice. Can we actually pursue any upgrades or any talks at the moment. We can meet with Victor, but yeah, I want to be meeting with these guys. That's who I want. So we won't do that just yet. But I'm gonna end stream here, guys. Hopefully you'll enjoyed that. Feel free, if you enjoyed these streams, to join the Discord link down below. Helps us stay in touch, no notifications, etc. But I'm quite tired, so I'm going to jump off. So thank you all for watching. As always, stay safe, make awesome choices, and I'll see you all later. So take care, everybody.